Like a good turkey hunt, what we're going to do today is show you how to make a wild turkey wing bone call. What I like to do first is go ahead and save all these wing feathers for use for fletchings. And what you can do is get right up underneath this part of the wing and kind of cut to the outside. Once you kind of get that started, get your knife up underneath there, and then just take it out to one side, and then just kind of slide it along that bone and take it out to the end, and then you can just take the end of the bone off. And there you've got some good feathers for fletching. Awesome feathers. But now what we're going to use is there's the two bones in this part of the wing, and then there's the big bone that's in the piece that goes right up next to the breast. But we'll go ahead and get those cleaned up and get back with you. Here's the bone, just right off the turkey. It's still kind of nice to make out. Got a lot of feathers on it yet. But here's the other one. I've got it all the meat taken off. Those are the two bones on the outer end. This is the bone that's right up next to the breast. But it's, the smallest bone, it'll fit into the middle-sized bone. The medium-sized bone, of course, will fit into the larger bone. But we're going to boil these for a little bit, clean them up, make them nice and clean, and then we'll start with it. We've got our water boiling good. I'm going to put some salt. I like to put a little salt in there just to kind of help preserve it. And I don't want to leave the bones in there real long. And now we'll just take, got both sets of wing bones. We'll just drop those in and let them cook for a while. Then we'll get them out and clean them up. Here we've got all the bones cleaned up. Now all we'll do is let them sit and dry real good, and we'll trim the ends and put them together. We're going to go ahead and cut the tips off from each bone and get ready to fit them together. Okay, we've got the tips cut off. Now the two smaller pieces, if you didn't cut the ends off prior to boiling them or cleaning them, they're going to have bone marrow in them. The larger one, it's actually hollow. It doesn't have anything in it. But use an air hose, just water. I guess once you cut the ends off, that way you can get those cleaned out real good. The larger ones, like I say, they're hollow, and they're kind of porous. I mean, they've got it's kind of sectioned inside, and so what you're going to need to do is take a small knife, like a paring knife, screwdriver, anything to get down in there and kind of work that, open that up. You can also use just a round file, rat tail file, and get in there and kind of clean that up. Just take your time, work it in there slow. That way you won't tear it up. Okay, here's our three pieces, and they're kind of lined up. Now you notice that these won't quite fit in each other. And what I want to do, I'm going to trim a little off from, let me hold a different angle there. I want to trim just a little off at a time off of this one till it starts to fit, into the bigger piece. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the tail end, with the small piece and the next piece. It's pretty close to fitting there now. And you might want to, if you get kind of close, you might want to sand the piece that's going into the other one until you get a pretty decent fit. Okay, there's all the pieces put together. They're not glued. They all come apart. But all you need to do now is just glue each joint, and you've got a finished Wingbone turkey call. Oh, another thing, go ahead and sand each place where you've got a joint. Sand the bone pretty good. Make it nice and smooth, and the same thing out on the end. Sand the end piece so that way it doesn't have any sharp protrusions. And then sand the mouthpiece right here. Sand kind of top and bottom to kind of make kind of like a pipe in a way. That way when you work it, you know what you're doing. You're just gonna make a kissing noise. You're gonna squeeze that between your lips and kind of make a kissing noise to kind of make a kiki sound. So I'll show you the finished one. And well, this is the finished turkey wingbone collar. I'll probably do maybe a little more sanding on it. Maybe put a coat of varnish or so on it. But that'll work. I'll just show you. Here's this is actually the very first wingbone collar I ever made. It was quite a few years ago, back when I was a kid. But you can see it's got a little curve to it, a little tip on the end. But it works good, especially in the fall. Kind of make a, like I say, you can do a kiki run with it. I'll give it a try, but I'm not sure if I can do it. Thanks for watching.